Hello darlings, my name is Meepo and welcome back to Meepo's Gimp tutorial. Now here I have a video that's been sped up by 4 times. It's the original speed, so it was 25 minutes, now it's about 6.5 minutes. So go ahead, we're going to go ahead and start with the outer wings. The top of the wings have feathers and then there's a flight feather. So what I'm doing here is I'm using the same style as the 3 main anchor points and everything in between to outline the feathers. Now what I'm going to do in the next video for the rest of the feathers is I'm going to not outline every feather. I'm going to leave the coloring for that. That's going to be something different. This is probably one of the more detailed illustrations I have. I have a collection of these on my Twitter, and these are being made for the Wonderful Wizard of Oz ebook I'm illustrating to put on Kindle so that I can go ahead and actually narrate it for my second channel, Cat's Cradle. Now, again, I'm having a huge amount of fun with this tutorial. So again, Nick from Rational Gamers, thank you so much for asking about how I do this. I'm having so much fun with this, so thank you. His link is going to be in the description box below for Rational Gamers. If you haven't checked him out, please do. My favorite series from him is Rapid Rundown. It's where he takes a game and he reviews it really quickly. It's an amazing series. I absolutely love it. He's a very charismatic guy, very funny. So go ahead and check him out. And if you're into books, what's interesting with that is he actually has a second channel that, I forgot what I was going to say. He has a second channel called Rational Readers. That's strictly for books, book reviews. If you have original fiction, short stories, or poems, he's willing to narrate them. So please go ahead and do that. He does an awesome job. He narrated one of my fictions, Ghost on a Wall. So please go check him out. He also did Amethyst. It's an amazing science fiction one. He adds in little sound effects and music to create this atmosphere. So it's an amazing thing. So please go check out Rational Readers, go check out Rational Gamers. Both of their links are going to be in the description box below, along with the link to Gimp, if you don't have Gimp. Now, what I passed up on, because I was jabbering away, was the wings. There's 2 styles to do the tips and the flight feathers. This is the second one, which you can see here, where it's 3 main anchor points and then 2 in the center. The one before that you saw, if you were paying attention, and I wasn't, is that you can take 2 lines and alter the handles and the endpoints to create a smooth line as well. But I chose the second option, not because it's faster, but because it captures what I think a flight feather would look like for a flying monkey, just as I went through 4 iterations of a monkey to actually get the chimpanzee's type body style, because that's what I think. Now, the king monkey, king of flying monkeys, I imagine him as like a big gorilla, and all the smaller chimpanzees will follow him because he's a tough leader. That's what I imagined for that. That's why I went with the chimpanzee style. Now, here's some more flight feathers. I'm hoping that there won't be too many more. The next video I'm probably going to do, it's going to be a 50-50. It's going to be the first half. It's probably going to be me finishing off the lines, and then this other half will be, first half will be sped up, finishing off the lines, and the second half is actually going to be me teaching how I color. And the way I color is, I guess it's not new, it's not innovative, but it's what I choose to do. And I don't use textures so much as I use the different types of brushes to create a texture. Now, as you see, I actually have quite a bit done. I have Dorothy and Toto, I have Scarecrow, I have Tin Man, I have Lion, I have Glinda, I have the Wicked Witch, and I have Oz. I need 2 more after Flying Monkey, and then I can get that up there. And I chose public domain books for the simple fact that I have a second channel called Cat's Cradle, and that is strictly for the illustration and narrating of children's public domain books, because I feel that the children today, they're not going to have the attention span to sit down and actually read one of these books, and if they are going to read, it's going to be on a Kindle, a Nook, the Sony Reader, or it's some form of iPad or tablet. It's going to be something like that. So what I want for this generation is to have a chance to have the classics with them, whether it's on one of those reading devices or if it's even on YouTube listening to it if they can't sit there and read by themselves because they're too bored. So that's what that channel is for. I'll also put that in the description box below, but there's no videos there yet. I'm still working on it. This is the first video I'm working on. But despite that, it's taking me a while to do this. I'm really happy that I was able to do this tutorial because I'm having a huge amount of fun with this. I'm having a ton of fun making this. I'm learning all kinds of new things with the video editing, the audio editing. Look, I figured out how to speed this up because I didn't want all my darlings sitting there for another half hour watching me struggle with this. So this has been sped up. I figured out how to do that. So again, thank you, Nick, for getting me interested in doing this because I'm so happy I did this. I'm so happy. I absolutely love this. This is so much fun for me. I guess at this point you don't really need me to talk, except for when coloring comes. So when the coloring comes, I'm just going to speed it up, throw some music in, and it's going to be good. At least after the initial teaching. After the first tutorial, that's it. I'm going to speed it up, color it, speed it up, throw some music in. It's the same music you've been hearing. It's Anne Gavin by Kevin MacLeod, or MacLeod. I don't know how to say his name. But he does a lot of, his links in the description box below too. He has amazing music. It's all royalty-free, commercial-free for use, as long as you give him credit. He has amazing amount of music. He's just awesome with that stuff. So we're gonna go ahead, finishing off this hair here. I'm gonna do the hairline. The hairline is gonna be unique because you'll see. I've cut this down to 6.5 minutes. All I'm doing is rambling. This is why I don't make vlogs anymore. These are my vlogs. I've decided to post commentary not because it's sped up, but because it's easier for me to focus on something. Like, for me, it's easier to focus on actually digitally inking this than it is to actually talking at the same time. So here again, we're zooming. Now I've made two main lines by the ears. I'll go back over here. Now what I'm doing is, the reason why I zoomed in is because when you zoom in, you have more control over how thick and thin the lines are. Now you can make these lines so thin that you don't see the marching ants when you do the selection tool, but it's there. That's why I use the paintbrush to paint them. Now what I'm going to do here is unique. I want the front half of the lines that are towards the forehead and the eyes to be lighter than the back half of the lines, which is towards the hair. So here, there we go, colored the back end twice and the front end once, and it creates that thing. So we're going to have a look. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? I took that when I was, didn't need to be there. So go ahead and stop here, alright? So stay tuned. Thank you, darlings, for watching and stopping by. If you liked it, hit it, have a comment or suggestion, then put it in the box below. And if you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe to the channel, alright? Bye-bye now.